Okay. Back to south of the circle. Now, for what I know about the length of this game,
Peter,
should be able to finish it today.
you at last. You look well.
We were just talking about you, old chap.
Here, you got the first round in to celebrate.
What are you celebrating?
Celebrate.
Heard the paper's going shockingly well at last.
It is, thank you.
John, your eminent professor, mentioned it. Gather you showed him an early copy.
Word spreads when something's good, that's all.
Never seen the man so delighted. So, I propose a toast. To Peter.
To Peter.
To me.
May this be one foot inside the club. So all in all, I hear it's been a very productive summer. Got everything you wanted in Scotland.
It's an inspiring place, yes. Very beautiful.
Oh, she is. She is.
What are you talking about?
My hands are clean. I just mentioned Clara.
That was it. Clara, good man, Peter. Like I said, inspiration.
Sorry, shouldn't I have said anything?
Oh, of
Fine.
course not. It's not a secret. She's been helping.
Helping. Well, bit of note-taking here and there, filing.
That kind of thing. A lot of writing, too.
Oh, I thought it was more, you know, assisting than writing.
No, she's done a lot on it now. Changed the focus of it a little, too.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Doesn't that make
you
it
should.
on paper?
Sam, I think we all know that Peter is the real professor.
It should be a joint paper.
I think he knows better than anyone how much he put into it and who wrote what. Isn't that right, Peter?
Of course.
And he's well aware his chances of promotion would be considerably lower if he'd only done half the work in collaboration.
You're not that guy. Come
Of
on.
course I'm aware. Of course.
I hope we're not that guy. No, I'm not.
Collaboration isn't a bad thing.
No, I agree.
Unless, of course, you're that girl Molly, collaborating with the communists.
I think the word you're looking for is collusion.
Well, didn't work out too well for her either way. Shame, really. I'd have happily colluded with her.
Joe.
Ah, you're right. You're right. Too complicated. I prefer things with fewer strings attached. Having the KGB and MI5 watching through the curtains, that would really put me off.
Molly didn't deserve all that. I wonder what's happened to her.
Well, she hasn't come back for the start of term yet, apparently. Beyond that, who knows? A vanishing lecture.
Probably nothing good.
Someone must know something.
You're not worried, are you? You've got no secrets to hide?
I just think she was unfairly singled out.
It's all water under the bridge. New term. Things will have settled down. Fresh start and all that.
My thoughts exactly. New term, new student.
As long as it doesn't happen to us, I guess.
What do you think of those
It's
two over
fine.
Them? Very nice, I'm sure.
Very nice.
there? Hold this, will you?
Are you leaving us?
Don't be so possessive, Peter. What are you, the wife?
Ah, dude.
Like you
Gays.
said, Sam, never too late for a fresh start. I meant what I said. Hearty congratulations on the paper. You always had that passion, much more than the rest of us. And this sounds like that old conundrum, women or work. Just don't forget your years of struggle. Don't...
It's hard to say that his advice is bad because it isn't bad if you care about self-promotion. And basically, if you are self-indulgent, but it will be bullshit to not mention that you co-wrote that.
What's this opportunity now? Wouldn't want you missing out on what you deserve.
Thank you.
Right. I'm off to get what I deserve. Don't wait up, chaps.
You're a disgrace, Joe.
Absolutely shocking.
He keeps doing that, doesn't he?
How does he keep doing it and getting away with it?
Alright. I really hope we weren't that guy.
Come on, Pete, pay attention, heading the bloody clouds again. That's your problem. Pick up the oars and row like I told you.
Oh, childhood time. Our crappy father.
Faster than that, son. Come on, keep them both in time.
Doing my best.
I don't know what happens when you don't click it. You still kinda get a reply. So the game hasn't explained that it is an option not to click. I might be just like doing the wrong thing. I don't know.
That's what I'm afraid of. And try
You
and
know what? Let me Google that actually. Now at the end of the game. Um, I don't know. Can't say anything. Alright. I guess maybe I should be clicking them.
keep your weight in the middle.
We'll keep going as we have.
Tip us in.
Screw
What
it.
a wonderful start of the holiday that would be.
Do you want to help?
No, this is a test of your listening, son, and trying to work things out for yourself. How would you learn if I did everything for you, eh?
You suck as a father.
I mean, do it all. Just take an all, maybe.
Well, say I did, and you could only work one oar. Then where would we be? We'd be going round in circles. Oh, now look, there's a strong current coming up. It's a good test, son. Now remember what I taught you, and this won't be a problem. Keep her straight and true. Strong arms. I said strong. No, 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 no!
Trying.
That's
See, we
right,
still
rudder on the port
kinda
side.
reply.
Help.
Jesus, Pete, that one!
So again, I don't know if it plays a role or not. Open anchor.
Give it here! Give it here! Good, you get back there, I'll do it. I knew you weren't made for this.
What an asshole.
Maybe you're right.
He had a point on the previous conversation we had with him, although he could have made it better. But here he's just an asshole.
Come on. Prove you can go the rest of the way. Current's not as strong now. Here you go. I have done my best, Pete. Whatever you do in life, you can't expect anyone to do things for you. My experience.
And again, he has a point
I won't always be.
in the things he says. It's just very
There'll come a time
tough love kind of teaching.
when you've got to prove you can do something by yourself.
Ahoy! Good row, Captain Hamilton.
Oh, get me away from this thing. It looks calm out there, but it's rougher than you think.
Oh, it does look nice and calm, you're right.
It's the current. Can't you see it?
It's very nasty ripples. It's practically a storm surge.
I think if the wind had been in
That's
another
Adu.
direction.
Oh, come here. Don't you know me at all by now? Come on, let's walk.
I do you like the relationship?
Thank you.
Well, I've got used to being this relaxed. What's it going to be like getting back to college, having to smarten ourselves up?
I wonder if it was some form of limbo,
Really like you.
purgatory,
Nice.
or something.
Remember when we met on that train and you were so self-conscious about that suit?
Oh, I remember. Seems silly now, eh? You were wearing that lovely sweater you got on now, weren't you?
Not this. Well, I only bought it recently. It's a new color for me.
You sure about that?
Positive. Strange. So, do you want the good news?
Sure.
Absolutely.
While you're out, I checked with the hotel and they said we could stay another night. And I thought, why not? Extend this holiday as long as we can. Extend the celebration.
Celebration?
Oh, you know, the summer of work. The fact that it's practically all done now. And perhaps we could celebrate us too.
Us? Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Mr. Absolutely Hamilton.
Oh, stop it. I don't say it like that.
You do, and that's fine.
Ready to go home soon?
Not in the slightest. Oh, so pretty. Oh, look at these houses.
The bad thing about vacations, going home again.
Someone I could row with, perhaps I could be living here.
Hey, I can row.
Well, that's good, because I think I might be in love.
It's beautiful, by the way.
Oh? Me too.
Oh, those two houses up on the cliff, look. Oh, which one should we have, the red or the blue?
It's tricky. Why not both?
Oh, go on, pick one.
The blue.
Okay, blue.
My choice exactly.
Oh, almost like I knew what you were going to say.
Well, either house looks big enough for me. Maybe more than me one day.
Family.
Well, like I said, one day.
Why are you banging about
What
that?
about your work? Wouldn't you want to finish that first?
Well, finish work before I settle down, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I love my work. You know I do. I'm not going to finish it. I'm going to keep going as long as I can. I don't see why it has to be one or the other. Would you give up work to have children?
I would. I really would.
Oh, well, I think the thing is, I wouldn't expect a man to give it all up. Not if he really loved his work. So why does the rest of the world think that we should give it all up? I keep thinking about all these bright young women I'm teaching and I'm scared. I'm scared that despite all they've achieved, despite the fact that they're walking out into the world with a degree from Cambridge, the first thing they'll be asked is, how fast can you type?
You're probably right. It's a real waste of talent.
It really is a waste, you're right. Even the jobs they get, they're not expected to keep once they've had children. All it needs is people to stand up to it.
No, you're right. I think women have every right to stake their claim.
Not a woman this time. Women have been making a stand, throwing themselves under horses since the suffragettes. We need men to start fighting for it.
You can count on me.
Can
I
you?
hope you do make a stand. Won't become part of all that.
We'll see.
It's not easy.
That conversation about the
Still living in the dark
papers.
about all this. Your professor, for one, I'll bet.
Oh, he's not as bad as you think.
Oh, yes, he is.
He doesn't know about any of this, does he?
This work?
Exactly. The work we've done. You will tell him, won't you?
Yes.
Of course I will. I'll go straight
You
to the
won't.
office as soon as we're back.
Scouts on.
He won't. Come on.
Scouts honor.
Good.
Don't be that guy.
Happy?
He's easily peer pressured so far, so
Be- You?
we'll see. This is Lumi. Yeah, everything is So jumbled. It's hard. Again, it doesn't make a lot of sense for it to be reality. How we are alone, except for the start, etc., etc. Like that does make. What is that door? This is my house door.
Peter, marvelous to see you do come in. Take a seat.
Don't be a dick, Peter.
I have to say, I'm delighted.
You read the final draft?
Of course, all the salient points. I must say it's very impressive.
Very kind of you.
Not at all, it's your work. I think the direction you took it gave it something of real value. Well, as I say, quite apart from the climate side of things, the method you developed to track radiation, I can see it having far-reaching implications, and not just in your own field. It's marvelous.
I'm glad you think so.
First-rate piece of work, Peter. First-rate. This other name on here.
Yeah, there you go.
Dr. McKirrick? I presume we could drop that.
No.
Clara was responsible for half the work, Professor. I couldn't.
Oh, well, I understand you probably had some little research assistants, but, well, we all have secretaries. we just don't usually put the name on the front cover.
Oi.
Yeah, Clara did more than a little research.
Really? Oh, well, I see. Tell me, have you seen your friend Joseph recently, Samuel?
I have.
Doing so well in their new positions. I
Comes the peer pressure.
See the same for you, Peter. And more for you, in fact.
Well, thank you.
It will be so well deserved after all these years, especially after the risk I took.
Risk.
A boy from a grammar school, first in his family to make it to university, you know what I'm saying. It's been really wonderful to give you this opportunity. I would just hate you to throw it away by misattributing your own hard work. That's whatever reasons you might have.
I
Hey, the course.
appreciate your concern, but Clara is responsible for the work on this too.
Well, as I say, it really is very good, and I'm not the only one who thinks so.
You've given it to someone else already.
I knew a few who I thought might be interested.
On the military?
I thought you'd be pleased. In fact,
Maybe.
I think you might want to prepare yourself for being the center of attention for a little while. I'm sure you would be able to cope, but I think it's perhaps not quite the sort of thing you'd like to foist on a young woman's shoulders.
We will not falter.
I see. And okay to foist upon a man's, of course.
Quite. And I've no doubt you'd be up to the challenge yourself. With this name on here, there is a good chance it will cause problems.
I'm sure I could handle them.
This isn't all about you, I'm afraid. There could be problems for everyone. Clara was close with Molly Shanahan, wasn't she? The one suspected of being a communist spy.
She wasn't charged.
How close they were is the real question. Clara joined Molly on that anti-British protest march, I hear.
We didn't go there.
It was anti-nuclear defense, not anti-British. I believe.
Well, you know my thoughts on that. They can be one and the same thing. A lot of people, very important people, believe you are either with this country...
This is academia, by the way. We should be, you know, a lot more progressive than the
Some of the
social norms of the era.
for example.
Or maybe I'm naive in that.
Father used to call this university one of the greatest contributions Britain has made to the world. I would agree with that. Wouldn't you?
One of the greatest. Really? Well, it does some great work.
It does. I'd hate to be the one to undermine it. The affair with this Cambridge 4 business has been bad enough. We can't change the past, Peter. But we can learn from it. before we fool ourselves into remembering it too kindly. Now, with this name on here, and the associations one might make, you see what I'm saying?
I see. But I really think her name should stay.
Good God, Peter, I am trying to make you understand something.
Yeah, me too, but it doesn't seem to be working.
Precisely. The way the rot sets in, it's the slow knife. Members of this university were recruited to spy for the Soviet Union 10 years ago. Now members of this university are demanding we lay down our weapons. The only defense we have against the very same foreign power. What happens in 10 years' time? What happens
All the war is over
at this college in 10 years?
and everybody's happier.
Your work on a whim with a girl you've taken a fancy to. And what happens 10 years after that? One cannot survive by making oneself vulnerable. That is why this university is still here. That is why I am still here. I hope you understand how much I care about your success. It's so common for work to fade into obscurity after it's published. It would be a shame if yours were denied my full-throated support, especially after so many years.
Would. It would, absolutely.
I cannot make your decisions for you, Peter. By all means.
I like how he keeps pushing that it's a fancy, right? Like you are being generous. And just can't accept that Clara co-wrote the paper.
Publish with Clara as a co-author if you're feeling.
Because I guess women are inferior.
If you do, you'll have to take your chances. It would be difficult for me to bring to bear any influence I have.
No one cares.
By way of illustration, I have an address in Whitehall to give you.
Thank you.
Afraid I can't tell you much more now, but he's a good man. Cambridge man. And you may find there's one more reason to leave Clara out of things. I'm sure things will become clear soon.
I think you've made things very clear.
Well, let me know what you decide. Just knock any time. My door is always open.
Oy. Let me guess, no one's here either.
Smoke. Someone's there.
Right, time to walk that way, I guess. We didn't get to explore that ship at all. This game is the definition of what you would call a walking simulator. Like, I'm not sure your choices matter any so far. And all the gameplay is just walk until more of the story plays out. But personally, I really like it. It's beautiful, the voice acting is great, the storyline is interesting. It's always weird to speak badly about games because you don't like the gameplay.
Hey! Over here! Come back! Hey!
There is something over there. Are you seriously? Okay. I'm gonna fall. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Interesting achievement. Called Wake Up. Spoilers, maybe. Hmm. The same door as before. That might have been elsewhere and I didn't notice it. Because I'm not very observant.
Peter, marvelous to see you. You've come at the right time. England are 37 for 4. Terrible state of affairs. Anyway, you said you wanted to see me about something?
Come on, Peter. You will do it because fuck.
Something you wanted to let me know.
Clara came up with a big idea too. And I
Ah.
should be there.
What can I say?
Did you actually do that? Because I doubt it a lot. I think that's what you wanted to do, but I kinda doubt he did that. To send via more secret from J. Sword's US Antarctic Survey. Stationed at Norway Station. SOS. Landslide collapsed main hatch. Used medical training to help Norwegian. 1 man still injured. 2 men dead. Suspected Soviet activity. Old ship behind the mountain of no use, abandoned. Please send ship. Please help. Ah, great. And tells me I need to use this. Why not? I mean, I guess our legs work. Anything else? No? No.
Dr. Hamilton. Peter. How do you do? So good to meet you.
How do you do?
Excuse me, I won't be a moment.
We'll learn something about Clara probably that will make us hesitant or something.
Oh, no need to reschedule. This won't take long. Should be very quick. Right then, please do take a seat. Delighted you could make it to London. I do hope you get the time to enjoy it a little too, considering how busy you've been recently.
Thank you. I'll try to.
Good, do. Anyway, I imagine you're wondering why we asked you here. Well, it can't have surprised you that your field of study has been of increasing interest to us, especially since the war.
Oh, you're interested in climate?
No. Radiation. No.
The papers.
Tracking probably.
Well, it is now. Thank you.
Oh, yes, your professor, John Hargreaves, passed us a copy. And it's impressive, the amount of information you've managed to gather. Although I imagine the process of gathering it was rather difficult on your limited budget.
You know all about it, it seems.
As I said, we were most impressed and wanted to make you an offer. Reward, even.
Reward?
Well, you've no doubt taken your budget to its limits by now. What would you say if I could guarantee you a practically unlimited budget for further study? Ensure you had the best equipment, like the Americans. Take you right to the heart of things.
The heart of things?
I believe you traced the source.
How could he not see this coming?
Antarctica.
That's I guess he's very naive.
I'd say that warrants further study on location, wouldn't you?
It does.
I'm glad you agree. We could place you with the Falkland Islands Dependency Survey working in Antarctica, scientist pods. Happy amateurs, very passionate like yourself. Of course, you'd probably have to sort a few things out with the other name we saw on the paper before you go. I hope that wouldn't be too difficult considering what's on offer.
Yeah, I don't think the game will give me choice.
Name,
I think all the choices I make kinda maybe won't matter.
Lovely name. Probably for the best. She wouldn't be able to go. Oh,
Why
you say so.
wouldn't she able to go?
It's run a bit like the army down there.
Uh,
No women allowed.
Who say so is this?
I can assure you this is bigger than any one person.
Bigger than 2 people, you mean?
I see. Well, you signed those papers on your way in earlier, so I'm at liberty to tell you a little more. Things in the Antarctic, they've been a little strained recently. Lots of vested interests, territorial claims overlapping. Some sides wanting to secure the resources under the ground. Now, this kind of thing has been going on for decades, of course.
What kind of thing?
Oh, the Germans were flying over there, dropping swastikas in big circles. Before the war, that is. All a bit ridiculous, really. Now, I'm afraid it's the Soviets we've got to contend with. Bit of a royal mess, if you ask me. Still, we're trying to work with them.
Work with them? May I ask how?
You may. It should all be in everyone's interest, you see. Every country signed up to something called the Antarctic Treaty. All a rather clever
it sounds like a real thing.
behind the scenes a few years ago.
Just check it
Set
out
to ensure
afterwards.
Antarctica is used for strictly peaceful purposes. No weapons are to be used. No one can make any future claims on the land. Now, if it sticks, everyone will be frightfully happy. Every side content that they've staked their claim. No more aggression, let's say.
Sounds sensible.
You'd have thought so. We've managed to placate the Soviets so far. This is all strictly confidential, but the sounds coming from Whitehall are not good. We're rather worried that it might all fall through.
I'm sure you are, but how does this affect me?
Well, in addition to the climate science you'd be able to do, tracking the radiation in the clouds and so forth, we'd like you to inform us of any other
Seriously, dude.
sources of radiation.
Read the room.
What the readings are. If there are any bombs being set off on the continent, it's important that we know as much as we can about them. We don't know what the Soviets might do next. You'd be using the very best equipment, as I said. Useful for your career. Useful for us.
This is still
Yeah.
science, yes?
Absolutely right. The less we're involved, the better, really. But as I say, if you can help us in this small way, it would certainly help that career of yours.
My career's fine. Thank you.
For now.
After speaking with a few people, Professor Hargreaves, for example, I'm sure that whatever your academic ambitions, after working on something as important as this, you'd have no trouble progressing. And if nothing else, think of the adventure of it. What a reward it would be for all your hard work. What do you think?
All right. I'll consider it.
Please do. Sorry, I've got a meeting in Westminster in 20 minutes. We'll have to cut this short. It's been very good to meet you. Do let me know. And if this Clara thing feels like a sticking point, all I can say is sometimes we all have to answer to something greater than ourselves. Why not think of it as an opportunity
That every country ever to get you to do things that
to do what's right?
the people decide they don't want to do themselves.
I see. Well, I'll do what's right. You can...
Nationalism is a great drug to
Women come and
control people.
This is for your country.
Fuck the country. I would take the woman anytime. I never understood this. Die for us. But we who decide this, parliament, governments, dictators, whatever, We won't fight, of course. We'll stay here. Norwegians aware of emergency. Norwegian Navy sending sister ship for rescue. Keep watch for scout plane. Landing craft will receive all at 1800 hours. Prepare stretcher for injured man and transport to landing area. I think we missed the... Why is that moving? Yeah, we... That was weird. What is that over there? That's a car. Is it our car? Could be. And by our, I mean the one we found here, not the not blue beetle. Can I see who is buried? No. Visually, this game is very striking despite the ingrain and, you know, degradation of the quality of the image. I guess in an artistic way it fits. It's not our car. There's something else. I guess it might go on the ice.
Nothing. No map, nothing.
We haven't heard from our friend, whatever, at the plane. I wonder if we will. Can you drive with one hand on cars, British cars, you know, the ones that have the wheel at the wrong place? Like, on my car I can drive with one hand, right? It's not automatic, of course. That's rare here, but you can use your right hand, use the wheel and the stick. If you hurt your left hand, I don't think you can do that on this kind of car. What's the player of the game? Convenient. Floyd, there we go. We have a name. It's full. Wow, okay. Full of gas. We're going back to the plane now after we walked all the way over here. Oh. The end. What? Oh, it's a flashback. Okay.
I mean, what on earth was that all about?
Well, cowboys, of course.
I mean, I might have enjoyed it if I was a 10-year-old boy, but it was just boys and their toys again.
Is that a bad thing?
They're presenting themselves as if they're heroes instead of the land grabbers they actually were.
Think of it as a bit of harmless escapism, that's all.
I know what you're about to see, that they were just men testing themselves against the world.
I do hear where you're coming from.
Fine, I'll stop it now. And another thing, where were all the women? I counted one, she was a cook.
We'll stop now.
It was only supposed to be a bit of fun. I'm only teasing. I do see what you mean, really.
It's depressing. Just turn the radio on, would you?
Of course.
Gonna be at the end, as usually.
The Prime Minister has urged for calm after news from Washington emerged tonight that the Antarctic Treaty is on the brink of falling through. Neither Britain, the United States, nor Soviet Russia could reach a deal. And, in an increasingly nervous political atmosphere, there is now the risk that there will be no agreement to stop any active aggression in Antarctica. After pinning the blame firmly on what he called Russia's continuing aggression, the Prime Minister warned that the next steps are far from clear, and that in this climate of mistrust, the world needed to stay vigilant. It remains to be seen who will make the next move.
I mean, that age of Cold War must have been fucking insane.
Hey, stop shooting, you mad fool! Oh, he's hit the engine. You've hit the engine! What have you done? It's you, mate.
No, dude, it's Santa Claus.
Your mind? Sorry, mate. I thought you were a bloody Russian. Not a bad shot, though. I'm gonna catch us a gull for our tea.
Oh, we're so
Hit the
fucked.
vehicle. The engine's dead. You satisfied with yourself? Never felt better. Took the last of those painkillers and a drop of whiskey sorted me right out. I thought I'd go for a walk. You need to get back inside. Is the radio on? Ah, yeah, had to get away from those beeps. Better out here. Believe me, it's not better out here. Why don't you leave me in peace? Well, let's get you inside. Ah, yeah, good idea. More whiskey.
We're screwed, I guess. Back where we started. After walking through half the Antarctica.
How are you feeling now?
Bit shitty. But better. Yeah, I just needed that sleep. Mate, that bloody noise on the radio was driving me mad. Do you know there's a Russian voice that appears on that channel once in a while?
Are you sure you're not hearing things?
Huh?
At this point, who cares?
Might have been out of it for a while, but I know what I heard. Yeah, sounded urgent, whatever it was. Same phrase over and over. Ah, Jesus, this leg.
Do you think the Russians are still out here?
Bloody well hope not.
Again, at this point, who cares? It would be good if they're out there. Maybe they can help
They
us.
don't want us here, you know? Why the hell should they save us, eh?
Because, you know, humans
You don't know
sometimes
help us, do you?
do the right thing.
What you found out there, you weren't supposed to see it. If you think some Soviet's going to be happy to see you get out of here alive, you got another thing coming. And personally, if I saw one out here, I'd make sure he didn't make it home either. Before he did the same to me.
Alpha Romeo Lima, this is Faraday. Faraday Station calling.
Are we glad to hear you?
Hello? We picked up a distress call from this frequency. Can you hear me? Over.
Yes, I can hear you.
You're very faint. Can you tell me your position? Over.
Can I?
82 degrees south, 19 west.
We're at 82 degrees south, 19 west. Hello? Hello, can you tell me what's happening? Why is everywhere deserted? Over.
Hold on.
What the hell are they doing?
It's possible that there's been some sort of radiation leak.
Yeah, maybe those beeps were important.
Might have triggered an evacuation. We think that your location is within... I'm sorry, I can't tell you anymore. Don't worry, there's no imminent danger.
Don't worry, fine.
Can we confirm 82 degrees south, 19 west, correct? Over.
That's right.
It's fine. That's a bit radiation.
Party out. Hold on tight. Over and out.
Wait, don't go. They're gone.
That again. It's too bloody sinister. Turn it off.
That's probably the warning, dude.
Well, ain't that a beauty?
Rescue.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh, we'll see it.
Well, I hope so, mate. We're both in line for knighthoods if we make it out, that's for sure.
You still need to sober up.
Your government loves to give out honours to failed Antarctic explorers. Otherwise, the whole endeavour would just look nuts. Shackleton, remember him? Marooned most of his men on an island for a year.
They were pioneers, surely.
Robert Scott, he got the Polar Medal, didn't even make it home. Heroic failures. Just like us. Hey, how does Sir Peter Hamilton sound? Anyway, that's if we make it out. Hope they find us before the food runs out.
Well, I found you again, didn't I?
Yeah. You did, mate. You did. Which reminds me, how did you find
This is improbable as hell.
Dumb luck.
No, come on, seriously.
Well, no, it was lucky. Spotting the flares that you sent up.
What's that? I never sent up any flares, mate.
Sorry?
No, the flare box was empty. Not been checked in years, my guess. Bloody panicked me for a while.
Are you saying there's someone else here?
Search me. Why don't you take a look out? You see anything?
L'ho comprato.
Too hazy. Wait. There it is. That's not far away. So there is someone else out here. Do you think they're friendly?
Chances are no. We're gonna need more food soon.
Relax with the gun, dude.
It's from World War One. Would you believe?
Don't mess with that thing again. You've done enough damage.
Here. One bullet left.
I'm not shooting anyone.
We know there's something going on, but we don't know who that could be out there. All I'm saying is, be on your guard.
I'm not shooting anyone.
Just raise it up when you approach. That's all. Make sure you're the one in charge. If in doubt,
Yeah, be threatening.
fires first.
Good plan.
There's only one bullet.
Just the one. You better hope there aren't two of them. So, you gonna wait around here all day then?
Drop the fucking gun, dude.
I'll be back soon.
This is the worst plan ever.
Whiskey, mate. I'll be happy as Larry. And I've got this. So, just keep that gun raised. You'll be fine. Make sure you don't get that knighthood posthumously.
I guess I will go out and threaten people. That will go well. With my one bullet. Yeah, I'm not raising that gun. You're a crazy game if you think you will make me do that. I would drop the gun if I had the choice. This reminds me of that story with the soldiers that are bathing in the river from opposite sides we did in, you know, elementary school. That story stuck with me throughout my life. Here's a gun. I'm not shooting him.
Oh, of course, it's a flare gun. Thank God.
Yes, стреляй. Я друг. Don't shoot. Friend.
Who are you?
Russian. Engineer. Friend.
What are you doing here?
I am getting very cold. You?
Same.
Me too.
You are right. Peter, marvelous to see you.
Peter.
At the right time. England are 37 for 4.
Peter, you fucked up, didn't you?
State of affairs. Anyway, you said you wanted to see me about something, please.
God damn it, Peter. Had one job.
Something you wanted to let me know.
There is.
All right. Well, have you come to a decision?
Clara and I. We're too close now. I can't take her off.
I must say, I admire you. It takes conviction to stand by a principle like that. As I've always said, your decision.
Okay. I thought the game would push me not to do that.
You will be fine.
Hopefully our friend doesn't kill us.
Good. You have a friend.
The hell? Hey, what are you doing? Get the hell out!
This man is not in good condition.
Jesus. Peter. What have you done to him?
Maybe I saved his life. For now.
For now? What, till your band of merry men turn?
Oi.
You need to leave. Can this plane fly?
What?
Are you the pilot? Can this plane fly?
Peter! Peter, what's going on? Why do you bring this damn Soviet agent in here?
I didn't.
We need to leave.
You can bloody leave. The British are coming for
Coming?
us.
No.
They're coming, all right. Just not for you.
No, nobody is coming.
You can think what you like. We're staying put, and you, my friend, can get the hell out.
I tell you, there's nobody else out there now. We need to move.
Who the hell are you?
What are you doing?
Telling you to piss off. You and however many comrades you have out there.
You do not know what is at stake. You do not know anything. We will die here. We need to...
Oh, great.
We do not have time for this. Now, can this plane fly?
It doesn't matter. We just need to wait till our guys arrive.
What is it? Is it the engine?
We don't need to fly out.
If it is the engine, maybe I can fix.
How the hell did you get here in the first place? You must already have transport.
He's got a vehicle.
Yeah, I had one. No fuel.
It's true. It stopped in the snow.
What happened out there?
I didn't need to shoot anybody.
The man is right. And not feeling very well, I think.
Yeah, what's this about a vehicle?
I told you, the vehicle is dead. But you have one. I saw it outside. Will it move?
Oh, this idiot shot it.
This man put a bullet through the engine. It's dead.
He likes his weapons too much, I see it. Here. Give it. So. We need to fly or we die here.
Die here? What's going on out there?
It's a radiation leak, is that it? It's been contained, they told us on the radio.
No leak. An explosion. They are dropping a nuclear bomb.
No, you're wrong.
Soon. You have radio? You have heard countdown? Beep, beep, like Sputnik?
That's a countdown.
It's just a radiation warning.
It is countdown. We do not have long. You have heard it getting faster, yes?
Yeah, Peter, it was on that frequency when I switched it off. See if you can get it.
Let's listen to the guy who actually knows what the hell is going on.
It is getting faster all the time. The faster it gets, the less time we have. We need to leave.
No, they're coming. They said they'd keep broadcasting, so we knew they were on their way.
And are they?
Peter, turn the dial.
I am... Whoa, dial. Dial doesn't work like that, relax.
Can you hear anything?
Hold on.
What's going on?
There's nothing there.
Christ almighty.
I am engineer. Maybe I could fix the aircraft if you would tell me what is wrong. Do we just need to pull it out of the snow? Is there damage?
No, it's in good shape. I saved the plane, but it's more complicated. Frozen carburetor, that's my guess.
You have a lighter? Something to heat it?
Wait.
Why didn't we do that in the first place? Instead of going through the fucking Arctic.
You seem very confident of that.
Oh, don't worry.
You just needed to light the carburetor. What the fuck?
Then we're all right. We're saved.
Maybe we are all saved.
Jesus! What is happening? Saved by a Soviet?
No, it's all right. We're gonna...
Saved by whoever, who cares?
It doesn't matter where he's from. He might be the only man within a 1,000 miles who can fix this aircraft.
Use the lighter on the engine.
Found him.
So hard.
Shoot straight.
Yes!
Well, what is it now?
You say you land the plane well, but there's hole underneath. In the fuel tank.
No.
What does that mean? Can you fix it?
Yeah,
I can close it up, but that is not the problem.
Fuel is the problem. Yeah, okay. We have that thing outside. It goes full of fuel.
Then it doesn't matter even if we fix the engine.
There would be no point.
We're screwed then.
Yeah, unless there is fuel in the wing tanks. Maybe?
Not this time. Flying light.
Our vehicle has fuel.
As you say, screw.
You? Nope. Okay then. It's like 100% too. It is right outside. Well, death by atomic bomb is probably one of the
Might as well make use of that lighter.
most unique ways to go.
Not your usual brand, I would guess.
No. Thank you.
Seeing as we're all doomed, might as well be mates. Take it you don't have any out there anymore.
Comrades. No.
Why were you alone?
I was following everyone as we evacuated. In the storm, we could not see each other. My vehicle ran out of fuel. I was behind them. They did not see me stop. Maybe they reached the coast before they even realized.
Also someone
Left you there.
leaving.
I was desperate. I prayed for them to come back, but I knew they wouldn't. The snow covered our tracks, and they had their orders. They wanted to survive. Yeah, they would have been crazy to come back.
Can't believe it.
Well, you have not been so lucky too.
Storm got us both, eh? Well, your English is very good. I take it you're not a spy.
This would be very bad spying. No, I am engineer and a translator too sometimes. I could help translate British and American radio traffic. That makes me think. What were you doing here?
All right. In this new spirit of international cooperation, you might as well know. I was asked to take this gentleman out to the big British science base down south. He was supposed to be studying there. That right, Peter?
Climate science. The clouds.
Yeah, that's what we told everyone too.
You were doing climate science here as well?
No, officially. Unofficially, it was a little more than that.
You were studying something else?
We were studying you. I am surprised you did not know. You have been studying us.
No, I was going to study radiation in the clouds.
Climate science, yes. So, maybe it is you who are the spies. Yeah, but it seems you don't know all our secrets just yet.
I saw the mine.
You made it that far.
I did.
So,
I made to the fucking
saw the base
ship.
where we lived.
It must have been awful there.
No, we packed everything up in the big trucks before they left. You don't think we really live like that? You must have thought we were animals.
No, I didn't think you were.
Well, who says you're not?
Oh, he's being fun here.
He's getting drunk.
Well, there's not much reason to lay off it now. So what were the rest of you doing out there?
We monitored that mine, checked for leaks, monitored for radiation levels. But we monitored other things too.
The clouds? Tell me it was something peaceful, please.
No, I cannot say it was peaceful.
Your bomb tests?
No. Your bomb tests.
No.
Yours.
No, the British don't test out here. The Antarctic Treaty prevents them.
It should prevent the Americans too, but this does not stop them. Oh, it's interesting what they had told you. Did they tell you to study our bombs?
No. I mean, not in those exact words.
Did they tell you you would really be studying your own?
I don't like what you're suggesting.
I don't know what they said, but our government, they lie to us.
Surprise.
Well, my government wouldn't.
Yeah,
Sure it would.
whatever you think, we know British bombs have been getting too close. Shock waves from one caused a landslide, killed 2 men.
The Norwegian base?
Yeah, I believe so. We don't test here, seems you do. And each time your bombs go, they make more places unusable, like the mine.
Are you saying that's a British bomb that's gonna go off?
No. This bomb is Russian, and it will be dropped right over the mine.
What? Wait, you destroy your own mine?
Yes, the mine is old, they can leave it. But they want to destroy it, to keep it a secret.
Nice way to keep a secret.
Yeah, very bloody inconspicuous.
Maybe they think it is better this way.
Better than everyone discovering what they've been up to? Stockpiling uranium, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Surely there'd be some kind of retaliation.
Maybe they think they can just say it is a jest.
It sounds bloody risky. British and the Americans would expose it, surely.
What, and risk revealing that they have been breaching the treaty too? They are just as guilty.
It's all just flag waving. Bullshit, I don't care for it. I'm trying to stay clear of that stuff since the war. Still caught up with me.
I also do not care about taking sides. I am tired of their secrets. I just wanted to get home.
We all wanted to go home.
Oh, we are all the same.
If only there was a vehicle full of fuel right outside.
Plane with a bomb on it. And that is what the countdown means.
And that's it. We're going to...
Oy.
Yes.
Can't believe there's no fuel.
You will get an epiphany.
No escape.
Wait a minute. There is fuel. No?
It's getting worse.
Yes, not.
He's keeping a stiff upper lip about it.
I do not understand it.
It's a British thing.
Don't worry, it's a British thing.
I did not think my final cigarette would be British.
Here. Might as well go the whole hog. Not like I'm keeping it for later.
Maybe not in your condition. I don't.
I mean, does it matter at this point?
When it comes, what do we see? Flash of light. It'll be quick, right?
I think it's the shockwave that kills you.
I hope so.
Unless you are right next to it.
That is disgusting.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I wonder where it came from.
That's back time.
The barrel, maybe. Oh. Ah, he's coming round. Thought you were completely out of it.
You said you wonder where it came from.
What?
Something about barrels.
Ah, yeah, so you did hear us, yes. Yes, mate, I was talking about barrels. Don't worry yourself. Unless you've seen some barrels full of fuel for this aircraft.
I've
And
seen...
plenty of barrels.
I've seen...
What's that?
Barrels? What kind? What color do you paint your aircraft fuel belts?
Red with a white stripe.
Yeah, I've seen them, lots of them.
Where?
The British base, that way.
What, you little beauty? Why didn't you say?
I didn't know. I didn't know they were for aircraft.
How far is the base?
It's not that far. It's walkable.
No, we need one. Someone needs to go.
To right.
Yeah, there's only one who can go.
What? No, he's in no fit state.
He's fitter than you. You cannot walk.
You could go.
I have to fix the engine. We may already be too late. Come. We need rope.
Hey, where are you going?
But this guy can't even stay awake.
Craft out of snow first. Come.
Do we have the time now?
Do we have the choice now? Come.
Anyway, Superman apparently.
You be careful with my baby. Don't mess up her tail.
You count 2, 3. We pull together after.
This guy's not gonna do anything. What the fuck? Thanks for the help.
One. 2. 3. Hey! That's the bloody stuff! Top work! Good job!
Give me that.
What?
We need you sober, you fool!
Hey, that's for my leg, mate. I need that!
You need to show me engine. You, we need fuel now. You know which way to go.
I guess I don't know. No.
Towards that red light.
Say it's weather coming in. It can come in very fast. You need to be quick. You can do this. We need.
We're just about to like die. We kept fainting,
I can do
but
it.
now we can do it.
We will die if you can't. I need to fix engine. If I finish, I come. But you are on your own now. Please, go.
Hey, your father was right in the end. I guess maybe the fuel from the car doesn't work on planes. I don't know actually what they use. Maybe they use something different. That would excuse the whole there is fuel right there.
Get away from me.
Clara, wait.
Not now.
Clara, come back.
It could have been so good, Peter.
Well, wait, it is good. It's getting published.
I'm not talking about the bloody paper, Peter. Christ. Us.
Well, we are good, aren't we?
Well, you might be, but I'm not sure I know what's going through your mind.
Can you stop running away so we can have a discussion?
After everything we've done, after you promised Scout's honor.
What?
Scout's honor. Anna, what?
Ow!
Clara!
Don't you worry about me, Peter. I'll be fine. Going to see your professor, were you? Oh, well, more fool me.
I did go.
I should have known you'd always back your little boys club over me.
The fuck are you talking about? Did they remove it by themselves?
You had no intention of telling him how much I've done.
No, I told him.
Word gets out, Peter. I didn't think it at the start, but you're just like the rest of them. You, of all people. Still, that's my fault, I suppose.
Fault? No, nobody's at fault.
I thought you were different. Not introducing yourself as Doctor this or Doctor that when we met.
Wait, no, I introduced myself as Dr. Hamilton, but that doesn't matter.
Did you? Oh, and I suppose you didn't run away from my lecture that time. Didn't go on that march together. Take sugar in your bloody tea now.
What?
It's like when we were talking about living in that red house by the sea.
Why is everything changed?
What was so frightening about that? Why the big panic?
I didn't panic. We had a discussion.
I don't remember one.
Wait, no, you're the one who's wrong. It was the blue house, not the red one.
Your memory, Peter!
Did we make everything up?
Are you even thinking straight?
Yes.
I know what happened. I was there. Perhaps you were miles away again. Are you even here now?
Definitely not.
Here, yes, absolutely.
Peter! Were you ever here?
I'm here now! I'm here.
Not gonna be fooled by this any longer. Do you actually believe yourself?
I don't know.
You betrayed me. I'm not forgiving that. Scout's bloody honor.
There's that door again. It's gonna be a different memo, right? Where we gave in.
Peter, marvelous to see you. You've come at the right time. England are 37 for 4. Terrible state of affairs. Anyway, you said you wanted to see me about something, please. Something you wanted to let me know.
Clara did half the work. She's owed the credit for it.
I guess we'll keep the delusion that we did the right thing.
You nearly made it.
Nearly made it. I was so close.
We can do this together.
I could have managed.
It is better with us both. Take that side. And push. Push. Stay straight. Stay straight.
Straight. And true. Straight and true.
Come. Together, come. There is no time. Please. Up. You must get up. Go, go, go.
All right, here goes nothing. You ready to go get that knighthood?
Go, go, go.
Here we go.
Are we flying straight to that? I think we should be flying away from that.
Well, it could be ours, though. This beautiful thing. If you wanted it to be.
Come here.
Oh, I knew it wouldn't last.
What?
The rain. Want to go back?
Let's go.
Okay, follow me.
This isn't the way back, is it?
I know another way around. Don't worry. We'll get less wet.
Wait.
They're gonna end it like this, right? If you're unsure you survived or not. Probably not. Like, don't have a beach. Okay. Very pretty game. Interesting story, good characters, really great view. We don't see usually, especially in this. Really well done. The story, now I'm not sure where it went. I guess it's up to the player to come to their own conclusion. Was everything he was hallucinating, dreaming of, was what he wanted to have done but didn't? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Tricks. Okay, cool. Like the house, the sugar, the march, etc. is those things that he wanted to change in his mind and he made the alternate reality. Like standing up for Clara. I don't know. Maybe. And the ending makes it hard for me to imagine they survived. Even if this thing was not a delirium anyway, because the things that happened inside was weird. Like him walking half of the Antarctica. But even if they, at the end, they seem to be flying straight to the bomb, so. Anyway, still a fantastic experience. I really, really liked it. Like, impressive. Again, this is what you consider a walking simulator, but it was fun for me, so. The music was nice too. Really, art-wise it was really exceptional. I don't think I have bad things to say about it. In the end, again, I don't know if any of our choices played a role because they basically recanted most of them. So maybe they didn't. But in the end, I don't think it matters too. It's just, if you play this game, you play it for the story, not really for anything else. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Good stuff. I'm gonna wait to see if there is a ending scene or something, but we'll see. Probably not. I don't know. Nice though. Very, very good. Alright, so what I'm gonna play next, I'm not sure. I have Weird West. I have Norco. And I have the expansion for Cloudpunk. This might be what I play. One of those three, it's gonna be it. I might not go for Norco because it's also a story-heavy game and I don't want to do two in a row. So probably it's gonna be between Weird West and Cloudpunk. It's also a story-heavy based game, but all different setting. I don't know. We'll see. State of play. Good job, state of play. I really enjoyed your game. Pin. Alright, don't get any cutscene. What is the behind the scene thing? Art. Okay. I see. Nice. Alright. So, that was South of a Circle. Pretty good game. Really enjoyed it. I'll be back on Tuesday with... not Tuesday. Thursday. Today is Tuesday. I'll be back with more. Anyway, bye bye.